Welcome to the Wise Take DFS podcast. I am your host, CK013. You can find me on Twitter at CK_013, and I am joined once again by one of Wise Take's finest DFS analysts, Mr. CashinDFS. You can find him on Twitter at CashinDFS. Cash, my man, how are you doing this evening?
I am doing fantastic.
Yeah, pretty good mood. I'm surprised. I saw a tweet you had made a little bit after lock about pivoting to Tyreek Evans on FanDuel when you heard the Gasol news, and obviously that screwed a lot of people because he got ruled out shortly after lock. So I'm very surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised to see the mood that you are in.
Hey man, that's what made me find what I found today.
Yes, you found it.
Man, I found a kid on YouTube. This kid is he just spitting pure fire out his mouth. Oh my God. Oh man, I'm excited. This kid is good, man. I love this kid. Just pure fire, changing up the flow, giving you a little singing and just Wow, it's beautiful. I love it. I love music, and this kid is good. This kid is good.
I haven't seen.
If you want to hear it, go look at my last tweet. That Gucci Gang remix.
I haven't seen you speak this passionately about something since Greg Monroe.
Well, I love music more than I love sports.
There you go.
And this kid's really refreshing. Like, this is the best. Like, I love hearing uncut, raw, not signed, just in his mama's house in his bedroom. Like, this is like the best I've heard since Tip. And people that's listened to this know him as T.I. But I heard Tip before he was signed, when he was in Atlanta just grinding. And that, like, this kid is just, that's what he reminds me of. I love guys before they get signed. And then they turn to shit.
And then they turn to shit. There you go.
Exactly. Most of them.
There you go. Little breakdown on the Atlanta music industry from my boy, Mr. CashinDFS.
Oh, this kid ain't from Atlanta. I don't know where he from.
What you are.
I think he up there with you. I think he up there in New York.
Oh, yeah? Well, good. I'll check him out. You speak highly of him.
I am the real AK. That's his YouTube channel. I am the real AK. This kid is. You won't expect what you hear when first time you see him.
All right. Check it out, man. Anyway, we got a little slate to break down here. 8 o'clock start, Eastern time that is. So a little bit later. They just both slates decided to cut out the 7 o'clock game. Just one 7 o'clock game. Both sites said, nah, not going to do it with the way. And I
wish they would have cut out the Gasol news.
Yeah, I think that was like their way of like, that was like a panic move. To cut off the 7 o'clock, I think they were just like, man, like, we can't have another day of lead scratches. Let's just get rid of that 7 o'clock game. All the games start around the same time, get all the news. I think that's what that was. Because, I think FanDuel was proactive about it, but DraftKings hasn't been doing that, so.
The Memphis Grizzlies was just trying to get some entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
They was like, oh, we're going to rule Gasol out so we can watch all this magic on Twitter from everybody going to Tyreek. Because I was not playing Tyreek. And then that news came out. I'm like, hey, man, I got to do it. I got to go.
Yeah. No, yeah, that was.
So I forced him in.
That was, the Grizzlies did, that was a nice little FU to the daily fantasy industry from the Grizzlies.
I mean, why wouldn't they? They knew Tyreek was going to be out. Why wouldn't they rule him out? Because they did it so they could have a little fun. Yeah. They could sit back and watch Twitter while the game's going on, because the game, they don't want to watch that. No, it's trash.
No, I can't watch that. No way.
So they just had a little fun tonight.
Yeah. And then, of course, the Miami-Denver double OT. That was the game. You just needed a game to stack that game, and you would have been fine. That was it. That was the game stack of the night. Stack that up, you'd be fine. 2 overtimes. Everybody hitting 60 in that game.
I just opened it up for the first time, and I looked at the first page lineup.
Yeah.
It is complete game stack.
Yeah. With, like, what, a Ben Simmons?
Yeah, with Ben Simmons.
Sounds about right. Kevin Love did his thing, man. Limited minutes and all. He was min-price. He was like 6-1 on DraftKings, but he was min-price. Yeah,
he was. I said in my article, don't play him on DK, but he, in my opinion, was the best player of the entire year on FanDuel.
Min-price.
To play a dude that should be around 8K at min-price when he's starting, it was announced he was in the starting lineup, so he should have been 100% on. Literally, like KD was like 91% the other day. Dude should have been 100% on. There should not have been a lineup entered on FanDuel without Kevin Love in it. in my
I
opinion.
agree on FanDuel.
And I seen 24%. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, and then I just knew that I had the Tiger Evans 0. So what the hell,
Yeah.
man? I didn't even look all night. I went to hockey. My goalie gave up 2 goals. I'm going to YouTube. I'm going to find something. And boy, did I find something. So I'm happy.
Look at that.
Make good out of
And it
bad.
all comes together. There you go. You know, it all comes together. Everything we discussed in the beginning. All right, man. Let's take a look at this slate here. We, like I said, 8:00 start time. To be honest, I'm not even sure how many games there actually are. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, you go. You got it. You nailed it. Okay. Start us off, Cash. Point guard. You cover FanDuel. I cover DraftKings as usual. Take me down to around a 6K. What do you see on your first look?
My first look is looking at the games because I want to know who's playing for something. Clippers, Minnesota is playing for something. OKC is. Boston ain't. They locked in. New Orleans, Utah, Detroit, Phoenix ain't neither one of them playing for nothing. Houston got number 1 locked up. So I need to look at the games. Like I said yesterday, stay away from that Memphis Brooklyn game, and I was until the Gasol news came out. And then I went to it. Don't play teams that do not care about winning. Just try to stay away from them. Okay, here we go. They are, oof. They will not raise Chris Paul's price, and I like it. Probably doesn't have major upside at that price. I don't really like a matchup, but I see 8-1, and then I see Dame at 9-5. Makes me want to gravitate to Chris Paul. Russ, there's no need to even speak. I mean, he's Russell Westbrook. He's 11-6. It's just a matter of you want to pay up for him or not. Kyrie Irving is out still. Yeah. Man, Jeff Teague. Jeff Teague is killing me. Jeff Teague killed me that game against Houston. I can't believe he put up almost a 50 against Houston.
Oh, I loved him that day.
You did?
Didn't like him?
Not. No. I'm not going to love him against Chris Paul.
But you know what it was? It was a 3-game slate, first of all, and I really liked that game. That wasn't my favorite game of the slate.
That was Sunday.
Yeah, it was only a 3-game slate.
Yeah. It's the Clippers, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, both of these teams definitely want to win this game. This is probably the most important game of the night, as far as each team want to win so bad. Because Houston, Portland, they're pretty much locked into their position, but Portland wants to keep winning because they're on a super, like, they've been balling. I don't know, man. I like Rubio, but he's 8K. I'm gonna pay 8K for Rubio when I got Chris Paul at 8-1. But it's Atlanta. Chris Paul's got to be more popular, so I'll take Rubio then. It's Atlanta. Atlanta just got to keep it close. Dame, I don't know if I want to pay 9-5 for Dame against Chris Paul. I don't know if I want to do that. I doubt I want to do that. I'd much rather play McCollum against Harden all day. That's what I got. I don't got much up here.
Yeah, there's some tough decisions, and it's pretty separated. Westbrook against Boston definitely seemed attractive to me. I know he's 11-6 is expensive, and it is, he doesn't project all that well point per dollar, but he's going to see Boston, who is without no Marcus Smart, no Jaylen Brown, so they don't really have a guy. Like he's done well against them regardless, but at least they've had a guy that they can try to put out in front of them. They don't have anybody right now, so I'm interested to see what they can do. Boston, we know, is a team that struggles for rebounds, so maybe Westbrook. I think there's always triple double potential, and nothing's different here. Dame 9-3 against Chris Paul. That's interesting too. I thought he would project better on the spot, but from what I see, not really. So that one I'm going to have to think about We know he could do it. He's playing extremely well, and this is like a test game for Portland. If Houston right now is like the talk of the town, especially with the way Golden State is like all their injuries is lined up. Everybody's talking about Houston. I've heard more people now talk about Houston being like the team to beat in the West. Like, I think it's not even that contrarian anymore to say Houston's going to be Golden State in the playoffs. It now seems to be the chalk mentality amongst a lot of like analysts that you see and that you listen to. So, I thought that I expect them to show up, but like you said, it's just expensive considering he's going to see some Chris Paul defense. But he's done well against Houston in the past. Chris Paul 8K against Dame, he's done really well in the spot too. I think the last game, last time he played these guys, he really went nuts. I wonder if Harden missed that game because I think maybe not. I don't know, but he just went nuts. That game could definitely shoot at. I mean, that Houston Minnesota game was crazy. Houston was blowing them out for pretty much the entire first half. It looked like just ready to get blown out, and then all of a sudden they just let Minnesota back in the second half. It was insane. And the game ended up coming down to the wire. So, I think that game.
Oh, that's the best two games.
Yeah.
The Clippers, the first one and the last one.
Right. What are your thoughts on Terry Rozier?
First off, I have a thought on that.
What?
If Golden State Warriors is fully healthy with all their players on the court, no, Houston is not the favorite. Mm-hmm. No. I said it before the year started. I think that's the only team that has a chance of beating them. I still feel that way. But no. Yeah. If you have KD, Curry, Clay, Draymond all on the court healthy, no. They are not the favorites. I would never, ever put money on them over the Warriors.
Yeah, no. And they're definitely
that's just crazy.
And they're definitely not the favorites. But like that was something like we heard a lot in the beginning, like before the season, Cash. You were telling everybody how Houston was designed this year to compete with Golden State specifically.
Specifically, they are built specifically for the Warriors. Right. No doubt about that.
Right. So at that time, there was like nobody, like people were talking about Houston. Oh, they got Chris Paul, they're better, but nobody was really thinking Golden State was threatened. And like now, people are watching them go through these injuries. They're watching them. They're not dominating like they have in years past. And now I'm starting to. I think most people still think it's Golden State's team. They're popular, so most people still think that. But I'm starting to hear more and more people sort of talk about Houston, which is not good because by the time the playoffs come, the perception is going to be all the way around. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like people are going to be like almost rooting for Houston because they want to be right, and like that becomes the chalk at that point. So it's interesting.
Yeah,
I'm
but
with you though. I Golden State is still by far the superior team in the league, in my opinion. Like I think Houston is going to run, but
yeah. Before the year started, I thought they had a chance, and then like a quarter of the way through the season, after watching them, I was like, okay, they really got a chance. Like they really can do it. They can do it, but my money wouldn't go on them. Like, it's not gonna be easy. They're going to get Game 7 in Houston, so
it's going to be fun.
That's better.
It's gonna
be fun. I can't wait for the playoffs. Like, please, just end the season. And then let's go.
This Houston Portland game is another one of them playoff preview games. Both these teams know they're most likely going to see each other at some point. Their goal is to. They might not actually, but their goal is to. They know it's a possibility. So,
they would have to see each other in the finals because it's going to be Golden State Portland. Going to be Golden State Portland in the second round.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Portland knows. Portland knows Houston and Golden State are the two teams. That if they ever wanted to do anything, that they have to get through. So I expect.
Yeah, they got zero.
They
have zero chance.
No.
Zero.
It's pretty.
But
big
I remember you saying point guard was pretty ugly before the show started. And I feel you.
Yeah. You can see it. Take us out of value time, Cash. What else do you see, man?
I mean, Rondo, but it's tough for me to play him right now, especially the way that Ian Clark is playing. But Yogi Ferrell, if DSJ is already out, so Yogi Ferrell's probably going to be pretty chalky today. And if Yogi Ferrell is pretty chalky, I don't know if I want that because he can literally play 30 minutes and get 10.
Yogi Ferrell is
even in
3 on DraftKings.
4.9 on FanDuel.
That's so crazy, man. I understand this.
He has upside.
No.
But he has he's a big. There's a big difference.
He's a big question mark. He's not like a secure. He's a big question mark.
Yes, it's a big range of outcomes with that guy. But he's in play. But if he's chalk, like that's just hard for me to play in tournaments. It's hard for me to play Yogi Ferrell as chalk. Just like it was hard for Cook today. But Cook had a good game, I think. But Elfrid Payton, I mean, if he was playing the minutes he was when he first got there, I would love him. But that's why his price is down, because I just can't do it. I guess they figured out what the Magic figured out. He sucks. He really needs to cut his hair. He's never going to be able to shoot because his hair blocks his shot every time he shoots it. But Ian Clark, I like that. I mean, he's shown us a floor of 21, 3 straight games. He's at home against sorry-ass Dallas Mavericks. He's 3'9", so I like that. He's probably my favorite point guard right now. I could say I like Thornwell, but he's so bad. Even playing 35 minutes, 30 minutes a game, he'll go out and do nothing. So it's hard for me to say that. And it's also hard for me to pass up on him when he's going to play 30 minutes at min price. Or close to it against Minnesota. That's it. I don't want Milos. I would rather go to Bikes against Phoenix.
Yeah.
Those never showed me no upside.
Yeah, not a ton to love. Like even Atlanta, a team that we like to lean on for value with Isaiah Taylor and some of these other guys, they're playing Utah in Utah, so that's not fun. Like it's just like, you know what I mean? It's just not fun. There's not a ton to like. Milos was
Reggie Jackson might play today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was just doing 5. I seen he did 5-on-5. Like he started 3-on-3 and then he's doing 5-on-5 now. He's min price, but it is an ankle. But even if he has a 20-minute limit at min price against Phoenix, like still in play. Like it's not going to be no Kevin Love situation, but because Kevin Love was a hand.
Yeah,
Kevin Love was in shape. I knew Kevin Love was going to play today, even when they said a minute limit.
Right. I could be talked into like
What is he on DK?
Oh,
Reggie Jackson.
Look that up right quick. Hold up. Reggie is 4'9".
See, I don't like that as much.
Yeah. And it is Elf, but we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Man.
Even with Booker missing, like Elfrid still ain't playing, and Ulis only played 3 minutes of the last game.
It's that dude Harrison, right? Shaquille Harrison. He's the guy that they.
Yeah, that's right. Shaq.
Yeah. He played 20 minutes in the last game. Elf played 27.
Yeah.
I can take a chance on Elf on DraftKings. He's under the 6K mark. I mean, Reggie, it's a decent matchup between Reggie and Ish. Hopefully it's Ish, because Ish
great
is
matchup.
But yeah, it's a great matchup.
Oh, Warren is going to be out.
Warren is going to be out, yes.
He's doubtful.
Yes, Warren is most likely going to miss. So, and I wouldn't be surprised if Booker missed, because he does have that hand issue.
I mean, he should miss.
Yeah. I wouldn't, I think. He was.
If Warren and Booker miss, then I gotta like him.
Right.
And I have to.
I mean, it's a price thing too. I mean, even if he only got 27 minutes, like we know he can still do it in 27. He's got.
And if he's playing very well,
right.
Like you can't just give him 27 minutes to take him off the court.
Right. Exactly.
You leave him on the court and you play the other guy as shooting guard.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, Beret is a guy I could consider. I only expect him to get 20 or 23 minutes, even with DSJ out. They're just not gonna play him a ton. But it's a good matchup, and he's done well against New Orleans in 20 minutes twice already this year. So, more of a deeper thing. Don't think you have to go there, especially with you just mentioned about
Yogi Ferrell. Yeah. Yogi Ferrell at 4'9" or JJ Barea at 6K.
Oh, Barea is 4'8" on DraftKings. Yeah, see, there's a
what?
Yogi Ferrell is 5'3" on DraftKings, and Barea is 4'8".
Oh, well, it's Barea all day. Okay. But what about 6K and 4'9"?
6K for JJ Barea. I'm sorry. There's no way. I mean, there's no way. I mean, Yogi 4'9" is its own debate. JJ is not even a debate. I can't. I'm sorry. Like if JJ under regular circumstances, sure. But they are not playing this man more. Even with DSJ out, they don't want to play him more than 23 minutes or so. So.
Yeah, he's old.
Yeah, it's a whole different story on the sites. Wow. I was like, it was like 4'8", like 6K. Wow. That's optimistic. That's very optimistic. That's Wow. What was over the shooting guard, Cash?
That's why I was asking you. I'm like, you would rather play Yogi at 4 and 9 or him at 6?
Oh yeah, it's a whole different ballgame on FanDuel. Talk to me about shooting guards.
Oh, CJ McCollum. I'm really gonna like him today. Anytime I get a matchup against James Harden, he's been playing very good too. Wow. I played him in that 3-game slate. Look at that. Look at this. He hasn't scored under 30 fantasy points since the 27th against Sacramento. Look at that. Ooh, look at all them 30s. Oh my God. Yeah, at 7-2, I like CJ McCollum. Donovan Mitchell at 8-3. Hey man. Luke Kennard was drafted above you, bruh. Amazing. Oh my God. What happened to Drew Holiday against Boston?
Now,
wow.
In his defense, that was a rare thing. That was like a 5 and 6 for them because they had to play a makeup game. So that was like a 5 and 6.
Oh yeah, from rain.
Exactly, the roof leak thing.
Yeah.
So in his defense, I mean, Anthony Davis still did okay. He didn't do that great either, but like he did closer to what Anthony Davis does. Drew Holiday had like a whole new type of floor cupping kind of game, but yeah, in his defense, they were very, very tired, and they still managed to win the game. So props to them.
I mean, I don't know. Man. He's 2,600 less than James Harden. I don't know which one I like more. It's very close. Just because of the price savings. I like both of them though. Lou Williams. Guess what? Lou Williams is back to the bench. And Lou Williams is actually playing well again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take me some Lou Williams at 7-1. He'll be in my lineup. I can guarantee 100%. 100% right now as I fucking sit here. Lou Williams will be on my main team. Guaranteed. I guarantee it. That's it.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on DraftKings. I love James Harden. I just like that game. So I'm going to like everybody there. When we get to Value Town, and I'm going to like Eric Gordon too, all three of those cards. And then Lou Will, man, 7-2 on DraftKings. Like I'm okay with Holiday, but Holiday's 8-2. It's Dallas. This is a team where Anthony Davis should really thrive, if anything, some of the bigs. You got to wait till you see what Chick Diallo did in his last game.
You don't think Drew Holiday can strive with the ball in his hands with JJ Barea on him?
He absolutely
Yogi Ferrell?
He absolutely could. It's just in my opinion, it's AD's team. So if AD's like doing his thing, like I feel like everybody kind of just backs. We'll let him go, And like if it was a situation where I felt like they were really going to be competitive and try to limit AD, then I would like Holiday even more. But to pay 8-2 when I can pay the 7-2 for Lou, or or even a 7-5 for Donovan Mitchell, you know what I mean? It's just tough for me to make that choice if I'm already leaning towards AD in a game where Dallas they're pretty bad. You know what I mean? Like they're pretty bad, and if New Orleans
they're very bad.
If New Orleans does get a chance, I can see them. If they do get ahead, I can see them trying to limit these guys' minutes, considering they did just play a 5 and 6, only had one day off. So this is like a 7 and 9. I don't know. I can't even do the math for that anymore because it's too damn confusing. It's not supposed to happen. So I'm cool with Drew, and he can mash. I mean, it's Dallas. Everybody could match against these guys right now. It's like literally the only guy I don't want to take anybody against is whoever Harrison Barnes is matched up with. It's like literally the only person that I would just not.
He might not even play.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with Drew. He's a little more expensive than some of these other guys, but I'm definitely with you on Lou. Lou Williams and CJ McCollum is 6'7" on DraftKings too. So like, there's just other guys that just I like. Josh Jackson, 6'3", is gonna get some action. He's small forward for you. I know that. We'll get there.
Why does Tyrone Wallace have a game time decision next to his name when he's not even in the NBA? He's not even in the league.
They do that just for you, Cash, just because.
And why is his name still here? Because he's not in the league. It pisses me off every time I look at him because I would love to play him. Every day I want to play him.
Yes. I want him to be back just so I can hear you sing the song again, man. Like I'm gonna miss them. I have to find another Tyrone to get down. Take us down to value time, Cass. What you see?
Nothing. I see Jamal Crawford in a revenge spot that I like. I like that for sure at 3-6. He's been having some good games recently. And if this kid Shaq is gonna play, he's gonna play 20 minutes at min price. I'll take me some of that action as well. And other than that, you can have all that other crap because I don't want none of it.
What do you think? Talk to me about this Damian Lee kid. What's going on with him? Because he's 3-2 DraftKings, and he's got a very small sample size.
That's true. I know. I mean, I was on him the other day. That's true. I forgot about him. I didn't even go down that far. I seen those 2 games. I'm like, I don't even want to look at nothing else. Nah, I mean, he's been playing. Right. So, I might. I probably like him over.
It is interesting, like because I know he doesn't play the same position, but I know like Collins is out already, John Collins, so they could be forced to slide some guys around. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I don't know. Maybe if they go a little smaller for any reason at any point, maybe they'd open things up for him to play a little more. I don't know. But he's taking the shots. He's taking 8 shots in all 3 games. Doesn't matter how many minutes he's playing. He's still taking 8 shots in all 3 games, from 17 to 26.
I mean, I would have to dig into that to what I think what's gonna happen, but it's gonna raise folks' minutes. So
yeah, definitely. Only problem is it's Utah, and it's in Utah. It's the only issue. But for him, that might be better because if it blows out.
That's not an issue. Yeah, that's exactly what I want.
So then it's a good situation. Yeah,
I think I like him over Shaq Harrison,
right? But
not over Jamal Crawford going against the Clippers.
Oh, Jamal Crawford's coming off a monster game. He had a great game. He looked so good against Houston, man. He looked so good. He just couldn't miss that day. He was just on fire.
But it also could be a letdown spot where
it's possible.
I think last time they played, he did not play well at all.
It's possible. He's coming off a game where he just shot 8 for 12. Crawford did. He shot his lights out.
This position is ugly. Like I want to pay up.
Yeah. How much is Corey Brewer? Oh, Corey Brewer's small forward, right? That's right. On DraftKings, he's obviously shooting guard eligible. He's 4-2. So I'm surprised they're not raising his price. I mean, I don't know. He's just been playing so damn.
My dude, right there.
Oh yeah, man. He's my dude too. I love him. Anyway,
he went to the wrong college, but he's my dude right now.
It's all the debate. Small forwards, guys. What do you see above the 6K range? Oh, Paulie D just sent me a text. He likes Damian Lee. He's watching the show. He likes Damian Lee.
I do too. You see Torian Prince's price?
Oh wow!
This dude was just like 4-4.
What is he over there?
7-7.
7-1 on DraftKings. It's incredible. But look what he's doing. That they have given him the keys to that team. Oh, I can't do it against Utah. There's no way. But they have given him the team. They have given this kid the keys. I don't understand. He was they were borderline getting benched. Like, you know, he was ready to bench.
I mean, last year he was playing really well at certain points. Yeah. And this year it was just not there. And yes, he is balling, but there's just no way. He should be popular still too. I mean, if he's not, like if he's super contrarian and nobody wants to pay that price and the matchup, then I'll play him.
Yeah.
But I don't expect him. The way he's playing, I don't think people are scared of that. They're scared away too much of that matchup.
He seems to be the one Atlanta guy that they're letting play. 35, 33, 36, and 39. And like they've gotten blown out a little.
I wonder.
Like, this is just, I don't know.
I wonder if it's a contract year where they want to, I can see a restricted free agent want to figure it out, but they should be trying to keep it under wraps. They should know what they got. They see him every day, so I don't know. But
I think that they're not sure about him, like that they're still, because he's still young. I think they're still like trying to figure out if he's a part of their future. You know what I mean? And that's the only thing I think of as to why they're letting this kid play. Like, you know what, man, go out there and develop, because he's 7-1. But like, if he is going to get 36 to 39 minutes, I'll have at least a little, just because like if the guy's going to be on the court for that long. It's like I'll play Terry Rozier at 7-6 if I think he's going to get 40 minutes. Like, Larkin's back, so that's a whole other debate. He's not getting that anymore. But like, you know, when we knew he was going to get 40, we'll pay any price for 40. So if he's going to get it, you know, maybe. So we got to dig into. What else you see?
I mean, if I knew Harrison Barnes was going to play normal minutes, it's New Orleans, so I would definitely like it. But I don't know. I mean, he's been playing over 30 every game still. As if he plays, he's definitely in play for sure. Like I would rather play him. I'd rather save 1,200 on him than play Taurean Prince.
Mm-hmm.
Alicia, he's had 2 bad games in a row, but still playing big minutes. It's the Clippers, the 2 best teams to attack. Well, there's Phoenix there too, but Clippers and whatchamacallit, New Orleans and Phoenix. I forgot about Phoenix. That's really it. I'm not playing Jason Tatum today. He just had a good game, and that kid can have a floor of 2 and a ceiling of 50, and I'm just not messing with it.
I don't blame you.
Especially not against Paul George.
That's a risky game to play. Speaking of Paul George 7-6 on DraftKings. I can get down with that. Again, we're going to see a Boston team that's pretty vulnerable defensively, and it's not something that we've seen very often. But right now, as long as those guys, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, all those guys miss, I expect Paul George matchup 7-6. I mean, I could roll with that. And like it's funny. I'm looking at 7-6 for Paul George, 7-1 for Taurean Prince. It's, makes you think. We'll talk about Tobias Harris at power forward. We'll let that roll. And as far as I'll talk about Bielitsa because I know he's how much Bielitsa is 6K over there.
6'1".
6'1". He's 5'8", man. He burned me against Houston. I had a lot of him. He didn't kill me, and he still got 27 or whatever. But he hurt me. He hurt my feelings. But I'll give him another chance against the Clippers because I like that game. It's the other game where these guys got to win, and that's what we're looking for. Looking for guys that give a damn. Take us down to Value Town Cash. What you see?
I see Maurice Harkless.
Yes.
I see a dude that I absolutely love.
Yeah, Paulie started this conversation with me with Harkless tomorrow.
I'm not happy that he just had a big game.
Yeah. He's had a few of them. He's been playing like a little
He's had like 2 in the last 4. I think 2 of the last 4 is good games. Mm-hmm. But Corey Brewer is a little more expensive, so I like Mo Harkless way more than Corey Brewer today against Houston. They need him on the basketball court. That is for sure. They need his defense. I like him a lot. 4K is just too cheap for me. He's my favorite. He's my favorite small forward. I love that. I like Corey Brewer too. Trevor Ariza, you're a bastard.
He is.
Solomon Hill is back.
Yeah. He's on a minute limit, but he is back. Yeah.
Yeah, I read something about him the other day. Played 8 minutes.
Which should eventually take care of at least a little bit of their small forward problem. All year they've been getting thrashed by these guys because each one more.
Each one more is really a point.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. The plays are pretty simple.
Finney Smith, if Barnes is out, Doug McDermott is min price, so you could take us out there. Royce O'Neal might play if it turns to a blowout. Mm-hmm. He's only 3.5, so that's playable too.
Yeah. Mo Harkless, I'm with you. Mo Harkless, Corey Brewer. I talked about him at shooting guard, but I'm going to say it again. Josh Jackson, TJ Warren out. Maybe guys slide around. Maybe TJ Jackson ends up playing a little bit more. Some 3 action in there. I can go for that. The dude got some serious upside. I like Josh Jackson. I really like what I see from that kid. His rookie year. Let's move it over to power forwards, Cass. What you see over there?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Josh Jackson because Warren is going to be out. I forgot all about Warren. I forgot about that.
And this is a different Detroit team. This is a Detroit team that no longer has like Detroit's always had a KCP, even Avery Bradley, like some defender, some wing defender. And like they haven't anymore. They've decided to just, they're without it. They went for Blake instead. Now they got Big Blake and Drummond down low.
He's 6'5". I mean, you still got. I mean, there's no way you can't like it. Mm-hmm. It's just a matter. I just completely skipped over him. Forgot about Warren.
Didn't want to deal with the issue because it is. It's something you got to think about.
Yeah. Damn. We moved to power forward.
Yeah, let's do it.
AD is too cheap. AD needs to be up there with LeBron. He needs to be over 13K.
How much is he over there?
12-3. Love that. He got a 100-point upside. No doubt about it. And Dallas is a team to keep it close. I wish it was in Dallas personally, but Dallas can keep it close. They play tough. They have a great coach. So you have a great coach on the sidelines. You keep it close a lot. Blake Griffin in Phoenix. Oh, boy. Did they play today? They played today, right?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Sacramento, I think.
Fuck you, Blake. You're supposed to have a bad game today, dude. I love Blake Griffin.
What do you do?
I just don't love the price. He had almost 50. I love him. He's 8'6". He's a power forward against Phoenix, and he's uber talented. So I love him, and he's taking over his team. Tobias Harris let me down the other day.
Yeah, he's interesting because he just had. I mean, he had a huge game against Minnesota earlier this year.
I do like him for sure.
Yeah. Just see some Taj defense, which is not the best, but
you'll see some Taj,
he's done well.
And he'll see some Bialisha too. But yeah, Taj can handle him down low, but Tobias don't need to play down low.
Exactly. If he's hitting his perimeter shots, it doesn't really matter.
And that's really it above 6. You could do Marcus Morris for sure too, but I just love them options above him more. But he's been playing well.
Right.
But it is 6'2". Like, I would much rather get up there to Blake or even Tobias.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely like Blake and Tobias. AD is something I got to think about. I know the matchup is good, but I am concerned. Like, at some point, AD only played 32 minutes against Boston, and they only had one day off, so they're still on a pretty tough stretch. So if the game does get out of hand, Dallas not playing for shit, they don't care, then I wouldn't be surprised to see AD play 31, 32 minutes, and that would be concerning. Although it is Dallas, so he doesn't need much. Yeah,
he could go for 70 in 32 minutes.
Exactly. But yeah, Blake Griffin against Phoenix, definitely with that. Tobias, I'm willing to go back there. I'm a little bit worried about Taj initially, but looking at his history against them, he's done well against them. So it's not going to stop me if he's doing well. I'm not going to avoid that situation.
Yeah, I mean, he's a perimeter player. So
right, exactly. Let me see. One other guy. Yeah, that's it. Take us out of Value Town. What'd you see, Cash?
The Chief. The Chief had a big game with Mo too, and he's been playing really well. Finally, it took him long enough. That was against the Clippers. This one is against Houston. He's priced now though. He's priced up to where you need at least 35. And while he's playing well, he didn't have a 35 that game against Detroit. He hasn't had any of them except that one against the Clippers. So if he's gonna be popular at 5'8", I'll go elsewhere. It's just a price thing and a popularity thing, because we've all seen that he can really suck. Really, really suck. Okay, so if you are concerned about AD, that means you have to like some Mirotic.
I could go for some.
Look what he did in 22 minutes. Dude got 2 points a minute.
Yes. He smashed.
Got 44 fantasy points in 22 minutes.
Me and Paulie were on a pretty big on the Y stream, and we had a couple members that were asking what is it about Mirotic? I'm like, man, he's gonna do it, and he did the dirty. He did it. He did the dirty. I can go for some Miro.
Did it in limited minutes. Yeah. I mean, the 2 blocks and 3 steals definitely helped him.
Yeah, definitely.
But I mean, he's had a good game. Other than that, he had a double-double in 22 minutes. I like him at 5'5". Yeah. Wow, Melo is so cheap. Oh, don't play Melo. Don't play Melo. Don't play Melo. When I'm making my team tomorrow, I'll be repeating that in my head constantly. Don't play Melo. Don't play Melo. Don't play Melo. It's only 5-4. Oh, that's so cheap. Oh, that's so cheap. Gotta like Melo at that price. What's his price on DK? It's gotta be more. He has to be more than 5-4.
5-5. You were right. 5-5.
Taj, I like. He's only 5'3". Give me Taj at 5'3" any day. I'll take Taj at 5'3" any day. He has not been playing well though. But I'll take my chances at that price. Ed Davis. I like Ed Davis because I do not think this is a Nurkic game. That pick and roll, that lethal pick and roll with James Harden and Capella. Choo-wee. Nurkic cannot handle that. So Ed Davis is in play for me for sure. Montrezl Harrell, the minutes have disappeared.
Yeah, he put up a 44 in his last game, I think, or some shit like that.
He did. And guess what? In 20 minutes.
Unbelievable.
He doesn't need many minutes. That's why I like him so much.
Unbelievable what he did. How did he even take 14 shots in that time, man? He's just him, like of all people. 10 free throws. He shot 10 free throws. Only made 6 of them. Still went for 42 something. It's just.
I mean, he's a beast.
He's a beast, man.
He is a beast when he's on the court.
He's a beast.
I love him.
Yeah.
Love guys that play as hard as he does.
Yes.
He's only 4'3". Oh my god. Oh yeah, I like him too. I like him over Ed Davis because he has way more upside. Ed Davis has upside too if he can get on the court. If Nurkic gets pushed off the court, I like it. Dragon Bender. Ugh. That's it. I can't go to none of these guys down here. Although Ryan Anderson is on the road at min price. You could do it if you wanted to. It's not great.
So a couple things before I go back into Value Town Power Forwards. Paulie the D social media stalked, at his words, not mine, Dame Lillard, and did discover that Dame did not have his baby yet. So that's something that we got to keep an eye out for. Remember, Damian Lillard is a baby is due, I think, like a day ago or yesterday, 2 days ago, something like that.
Yeah, that might have been on his mind the last game. That's why I didn't place it.
Very possible. So keep that in mind. Paulie D said that he did social media stalk him and saw that he did not yet have his child. So we will have to see.
Please. I don't want us nothing. Don't say nothing. Because I'm playing McCollum. I'm not playing Dame today. I'm McCollum. And if that comes out, then McCollum is instant chalk.
Yes. On another note, Derek Favors is ruled out. He's already been ruled out. So Jay Crowder on power forward, he's a different player on Utah. I don't care. He's a different player on Utah. I'm okay with it. And then Jerebko, I will consider these guys. It's Atlanta, team that struggles against bigs. They're missing John Collins, one of their better bigs. So these are guys that I will consider. Jerebko is 3-3 on DraftKings. 3-3. You know what I'm saying? 3-3. So
you're gonna consider Tyler Kavanaugh?
Maybe. I don't know what to do with this dude, man. I'm looking. One side has a projector for 20 minutes. One side has a projector for like 15. Like I don't know what to do with this dude, man. He's min price. He's 3K. So I'm gonna do something. I mean, we have to play the guy. I fade the guy, but I'm gonna do something with the dude. Shit. 3K against Utah. Even Muscala, we'll talk about Muscala at center, but he's power forward eligible. He's 4-1. He should get a lot of minutes. It's interesting.
Oh yeah. Yes, sir. I like that.
Oh yeah, I figured you would. Take us over to Center's Cash all the way through. Let's do it.
Tyler Kavanaugh played 6 minutes last game. We got a 0. The game before that, he played 14 minutes. We got a 23. Yeah. What did Andre Drummond do? Because I liked Andre Drummond a little more than Griffin today.
Drummond was a P.
He only got a 32.
Yes. He just didn't want to shoot today. He barely took any shot attempts from what I remember. At least early.
Yeah, because Blake Griffin is just...
Yeah, Blake is like... That's what Blake is there for, so Drummond doesn't have to shoot.
10-6. He could absolutely crush. Cat is 10-5. Rudy Gobert is 10-1. Goodness gracious. Damn. I don't want to pay them prices. DeAndre Jordan is 8-2. Like that, for sure. Like DeAndre Jordan almost every day right now. Hey, I like to see that you didn't play so well the days I didn't play you. And you got a 65 today. I loved you to death. I always love that. Clint Capella, like that. I like that too. I like a lot of centers. I like Steven Adams. He could dominate. He could dominate down there. Nurkic is a no-way play for me. Not today. Craig Monroe, Jaws. Hold up. Nerlens Noel. Did Nerlens Noel play the last game or did he miss the last game?
Out. I remember he screwed.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because I was going to play him. I was going to play him that day. Oh, yeah, you can give me him.
Mm-hmm.
You can give me him. I'll take Nerlens Noel.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that's major upside against New Orleans. Oh, my goodness.
Yes. And they're gonna is Mesri out or whatever?
I don't even give a damn.
That's true.
It's going to be Noel or Powell. One of them should have a big game.
Yeah.
And then you got Mike Muscala under him at 4K. Oh, man. Center is the deepest position for sure for me today, right now. I like a lot of centers right here. You can give me Noel over Muscala. I'll take Noel over Muscala every time. Every time.
Yes. Could do me some Noel on the reels.
Papa Giannis got signed. Remember reading that. My dude, Papa Giannis.
Papa Giannis. You know.
He ain't gonna play. I'll play him. I just love his name. That's it. That's all she wrote. This is a deep position. I love it.
And yet again, another deep position. I could play me some Cat in the game that matters. Some sites seem to really take a stand on him. I don't know about that, but I'll play a little bit of him. Drummond, obviously, you mentioned. Gobert's a little expensive. Smash spot. Don't get me wrong, it's Atlanta, but he's 8'4", and so 8'5".
No way I could pay $2K more for Rudy Gobert than DeAndre Jordan today.
And that was just about to be my next issue. Was DeAndre Jordan is 7'8", and he's got good history against Cat. I do like DeAndre Jordan, man. I do. There's a lot of centers to like. There's so many centers to like. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Top and bottom.
6, 7, 8. I like 8 a lot.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Could be some Nerlens if Nerlens is ruled in. Don't really know why he was ruled out. Never really saw an injury tag.
They keep saying it's an injury prevention or whatever.
Prevention, yeah. Okay.
They want to play him 2 games in a row. He's playing one, sitting out one, playing one, sitting out one.
Okay, fair enough. There's a lot to like. There's value if you want to punt. Like on DraftKings, you're gonna play a lot. You're gonna try to get a lot. A bunch of these guys in there. There's not a ton of guards that we love, aside from the Rockets guys and the few guys we like. But yeah, it seems like center is gonna be a position that you're gonna want a piece of, both from a value perspective and from a pay up perspective. I like it.
I'll be trying to get in 3 on DK.
Yes. So real quick, Nation, just wanted to before I do the plug, shout out to Patio Joe. Patio Joe, our boy, Wise Take Nation, just had the birth of his twins. It was actually on Monday. He was yesterday technically. It's Tuesday, 2 in the morning right now. So we're still on Monday, but you know what I mean. So congratulations, Patio Joe. God bless, man, on the birth of his twins. It was awesome, man. He posted on. Yeah, he's gonna need it. I saw he was posting on Twitter, and the pictures. He took a selfie in the room with the hat on before the babies. Man, the dude was glowing. The dude looked like the happiest man in the world. So, shout out to him, Nation. Do us a favor, hit him up on Twitter at Patio Joe Ref. Hit up Patio Joe. Make sure you tell him congratulations. Wish him all the best, man, because he does a lot for the nation. He really loves the Wise Take Nation, and we love Patio Joe as well. Shout out to my man, to our boy, Mr. Patio Joe. For sure. Also, if you haven't already, check us out at wisec.com. I don't know what the hell you're waiting for. It's $2.50 to get you a day pass for this NBA goodness. We got articles, GPP articles, cash game articles, cheat sheets from Paulie the D. We got the Wise stream 7 days a week. We got all kinds of tools. There's really no excuse for you not to at least try us out. $2.50 get you in for the day. If you're worried about NBA, don't worry. MLB is around the corner. MLB is next week. This is your last chance to take advantage of that special. Get a free coaching session from Johnny the Greek. Get the rest of the NBA for free. Get the entire MLB season, all for $149.99 with playoffs for both. But you have to use promo code LastChanceMLB. This is your last chance. Once the season starts, that promo code's gone. The price goes back up, and might have to do the monthly or whatever it is.
Weekly.
Yeah, weekly. So, Paulie just gave me an idea for for a contest. I like this. Let me see. Free month of MLB. I like this. Free month of MLB cash. This is what the contest is going to be. So what you have to do is you're going to have to go over to our Facebook page, right? So it's facebook.com/wisetake. You're going to have to like the page. You're going to have to like this podcast, and you're going to have to take a guess. And what you're going to guess is you're going to have to guess the name of Patio Joe's. No, you know what? We can't do that because what if
both of them?
What if I was gonna say both, but what if Joe just tweets it?
Yeah, and then nobody's gonna guess two.
Yeah, that's true. That could be flawed. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna have we'll still do a contest. Because I don't want to say we're going to do a contest and then pull it away. That would be a dick move. So I'm not going to do that. So we'll still do a contest for MLB, but the contest is going to be a lot more simple than that. I want you guys to guess what player, Cash. Help me out with a player here. Pick me a player. They got to guess his fantasy.
Okay, good. Guess his what?
His fantasy points for FanDuel. FanDuel
fantasy
points.
All right. I'm not going with no AD and Russell Westbrook, none of that horse shit. Nerlens Noel.
I love it. I do. There you go, Nation. You got to go to facebook.com/wisetake. You got to like the post, like our Facebook page. And you have to write in the comments section only on Facebook. If you write this on YouTube, you write this on anywhere else, it's not going to work. This contest is Facebook specific. If you ain't on Facebook, then this contest ain't for you. But it can be if you just sign up for fucking Facebook. It's not that hard. But that's the contest. Nerlens Noel, you got to guess his FanDuel points. The winner, whoever guesses it right, you will get a free month of MLB, which starts next week. Great call, Cash. I love that idea. Let's do some top threes, Cash. Point guards. Who you like?
Top three is garbage.
Yes, agreed.
Wow. Top. I would name a top. How many positions? 1, 2, 3, 4. How about I name 15 centers?
15 centers instead.
I'll say. Oh, damn it. This is chalk, but I'll say Yogi Ferrell, and I will say Elfrid Payton and Ian Clark.
I'll roll with you on Elf. For sure, I will go with give me some Austin Rivers, who's actually played well against Minnesota this year. And then I guess a lot of these guys I can save for shooting guard because I might need it over there. It's pretty rough. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. And I'll go with I guess I'll go with Rubio at 7K. My boy, he's become my boy because of you. Like
I like him. I like him, but not at 8K.
No,
I don't like him as much.
8K is a different story. He's 7K on DraftKings. I could take that chance against Atlanta, but you know, I'm saying he's become my boy because of you. Like he's never my boy, but you kept on calling him my boy after I didn't like him.
You hated him,
but now I like him. Like you got into my head.
I know.
Now I like the guy. So you know, how about that?
I called him your boy. Any guy you
it worked. Reverse psychology. It worked. Shooting guards, Cash. What you like?
Lou Williams, CJ McCollum, James Harden.
Yes, James Harden for sure. I could take me some CJ McCollum. And I'm between Lou. Yeah, I'll go with Lou. I'll save Josh Jackson for small forward. Spoiler alert, small forward, Cash.
Maurice Harkless. All of that. Corey Brewer and
Bielitsa. I'll go with Josh Jackson, Bielitsa. And I want to say PG because I like that price, but I'm going to go with more Harkless because I feel like you're going to need one of those value guys, Harkless and Brewer. Power forwards.
This one is a little tough.
Yeah, I'd say so.
There's a lot of power forwards and a lot of centers today.
Oh, yeah.
I will say, I want to say Dwight Powell, but I think I like Noel more, but he's a good play. Ah, damn. I would say Blake Griffin, number 1. AD is AD. I don't want to say his name. He's a great play. Montrezl Harrell. And Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo. I'll go with Jay Crowder, as ugly as that is. He's been playing really well, and I expect him to get a decent amount of minutes. He's already been getting minutes, so why not? Then I would go with, on DraftKings, I'm going to use the cheat code, but I'm going to have to use the cheat code button and say Mike Muscala, because I can play him on power forward on DraftKings, so I'm going to use that button there. And, I mean, it's tough not to go with Blake, man. I know he's coming off a good game, but it's Phoenix. How I feel, but you know, Blake and Tobias are pretty close to me because Tobias is 7'4", Blake is 8'5", so steep. Centers cash. This should be interesting.
DeAndre Jordan, Nerlens Noel, and the third one is tough. I will say so many. I'm going to say Muscala.
Yeah. Good. I feel good about mine then. For my power forwards. Noel, definitely love him. Love his price, of course. DeAndre Jordan, and I'll go with Cat, man. Just because the game matters. And, you know, Minnesota showed me a lot. Showing some fight against Houston. They were not ready to give up. They're still fighting to go as far as they can. So I'll roll with him. That's going to do it for the Wise Take DFS podcast. So if you're watching on YouTube, please click that thumbs up, that like button. Really helps us out. It means a lot to us. Subscribe to the channel. If you're listening on Podbean, give us a follow. If you're listening on iTunes, give us some 5-star reviews. And of course, if you are watching us on Facebook, participate in the contest. And if you're not watching us on Facebook, go find us on Facebook and do that thing. And of course, like and share to support the Wise Take Nation. Cash, anything in closing for the nation?
Be careful. Don't play too much or you get Tyreek Evans.
Gotcha. Basically, what he's saying is double bag it. So, for CashinDFS, for myself, the entire Wise Take Nation, as always, good luck.
Yeah.